Okay. We should be good. Uh, while also making art. And then I need my YouTube. I need to go here and edit, copy, and then go here, and then there we go. All right. I ate, so I cannot. Uh, I also don't know how loud I am. So I think I could be louder. Who knows? Probably could come to my face a bit more. I think. I can't tell how loud I am. Tonight's just gonna be like a chill, uh, chill draw, I guess. Cause I think me and a few people wanted to start like a sticker business. Now, I know that starting a sticker business in like college may not be the best idea, especially like if you're trying to focus on midterms and stuff. But, you know, it's like entertainment purposes. And also, my schedule is like way freer than the rest of them because of my condition. So, it's like I had a lot of ideas in my mind on what I wanted to do and like I wanted to what I wanted to try out just like as a good idea for, making money or just like having a hobby. But, you know, maybe maybe asking them during midterms wasn't the best idea because everybody's so like busy with stuff and I don't exactly want to bother them, you know? Because like bothering them during midterms is such a bad idea, especially with our professors. Like our professors, what am I drawing? Let's draw. Let's draw. No, should I draw a rat? I feel like I tried. No, for one of my stickers, I tried drawing a multimedia mouse, which is my course. But that sticker never really got published. I do publish my stickers somewhere, but the multimedia mouse never really got published. So maybe I'll do another mouse. But like my drawings are like heavily cartoon inspired. Like they take a lot of cartoon liberty. And it's not like by choice. I guess it's just like something that happened. Um I don't know how my drawing style became like this, but it's a lot of like thick pen lines. Like I don't do like the whole like thick and thin ratio. I just do like thick pen lines. And then I also do lots of flat colors where uh like none of my colors actually like fade into each other, like shadows and stuff. So I guess, yeah, my drawing style is very, it's not exact like it's very like it's very me. I mean, I wouldn't say that this drawing style is very unique because definitely this drawing style is like a very beginner, very simple drawing style, but as long as I can draw, then that's like the main key of getting past the course, I guess. Is getting past multimedia is not easy, as I said in my reel, and as some people have commented. It's a lot of like time management. It's a lot of plates, which if you don't know what plates are, uh, plates are like what we call projects in the art world, like drawn projects or um art projects by our professors. And so somebody in my comment section told me that they do one a week, and that is already very generous for me because I usually do 3 to 4 per week, and I would say that it's not like it's burdening or taxing on me because I'm kind of used to it by now, just because of what my school has put me through. And also I feel like a lot of like the schools here just like tend to like have a lot of like expectations for their students because it's an Asian country. But I just feel like definitely there's like I'm not gonna say like the Western colleges have like it easier, but I will say that there's a lot of like, especially from like our Asian parents, there's a lot of there's definitely a lot of pressure for us to do well. Thankfully, my parents were the type who never really thought about like forcing me to become a lawyer, because like that's technically like what like most Asian parents want for their kids. It's like, by the way, if my model is closing his eyes, it's because I'm looking down at my iPad while I'm talking. But technically most Asian parents would want their sons or daughters to be lawyers, doctors, mathematicians, stuff like that. But I guess my parents, or I was one of the lucky ones who kind of got the long end of the stick. And my parents said, as long as what makes you happy and as long as what brings you joy, and also as long as what doesn't make you stressed out. Because a lot of my worries in college was also stress, which, if any college students happen to come across my VODs, which to be fair, I feel like my brand as a streamer has shifted drastically ever since I came back. Not that I've been back for long, but I feel like I just want my brand to be different. I want my brand to be like a cozy in the background, like art study with me, just chatting streamer who is just here to chill with you guys. So if any art students are watching my stream or come across the VOD and who are also Asian, or no, sorry, what was I saying? And if there are any Asian students who come across my VOD, then I guess I really do commend you for really putting yourself out there and trying so hard, because I cannot like explain how much pressure it is to have Asian parents in this day and age. But then again, it's like nowadays I feel like Asian parents are becoming a lot less like strict, I would like to say. Because, well, and again, maybe not. Really depends on who you're surrounded by. And it really depends as well as who like the people that you know. Because my opinion is, that's my water by the way. My opinion is very skewed by the people around me. So I have a lot of artist friends around me, and a lot of my friends are multimedia art students. So I guess a lot of my opinions are like, oh, their parents allowed them to do this. So therefore, I feel like the world is changing. But I could be very, very wrong in that sense. But, that's that. And we can only decide by what we see. And what we see is what we believe. But what we don't see is what we don't believe. And that is why I am saying I may not have the best opinion on this, because I feel like my opinion is very narrow-minded because of my like friend group. So if there are any people who are willing to educate me, then let me know. But that's just my 2 cents. Myself as a person and as a VTuber, back then, and I was telling all my friends who knew me before, I was telling them I used to like only like look for like views and stuff, because to be fair, I idolize the big VTubers, and slowly I feel like the engagement and the views got to me. So I feel like suddenly I lost why I wanted to VTube in the first place, which was to have an outlet for myself and for my creative endeavors, and for myself to just shitpost and just be a crash out rat on the internet. Which there's nothing wrong with wanting to be a crash out rat on the internet, if I do say so myself. But I feel like I just lost sight of what started all of this, which was me wanting to be like them, but the right way, which is not trying to chase after what isn't the right way, or like what doesn't matter the most. Which, if you choose to focus on that, then that might not be the best mindset because if you're only doing that, then like what are you doing this for? So you're just gonna hurt yourself and you're not gonna get anywhere. You're just gonna be sad, you're gonna be miserable if you don't get your quota. You're just gonna be someone who doesn't understand what's going on. And that was me for a while. And then I realized that maybe it's not all about that, and maybe there's something that's just making something that just wants to make me happy, which is just being chill and being just there for people as like a background VTuber, which I feel like isn't just I feel like it's a noble cause, to be honest. I feel like that's pretty okay. Nothing wrong with that. I'm getting pretty sleepy. I put legs on him. Okay. I think that's enough for tonight. Because I'm getting pretty sleepy. So I will end it there first. My yap session is over. Good night, rat billies. I will see you on the next one.